Welcome to Two Poor Artists, where we're poor at spending our Christmas penny, but mostly we're poor at making art. My name is Benj.
And my name is Isaac, and that's right. It is the Christmas season. The Christmas spirit is just oozing out of every crack and pore in the whole world at the moment.
Yep.
Isn't that a lovely way to...
Gland.
Yeah, the gland. And part of the festive time of year that we are in the midst of is the Christmas penny.
Mm-hmm.
See, if you don't remember our video from last time we did, I think it's been...
You know the video.
Has it been 2 years since we did? I know last year it was like a hard no. Because we have a friend.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Ethan. And Ethan gave us an idea that I think he thought was like a good idea. Yeah, it was three years ago.
Yeah, 3 years
2022. He gave us an idea.
Yeah, a great idea that for some reason Isaac didn't think was very good.
Okay, so it's a complicated idea to make a video titled A Christmas Penny.
Mm-hmm.
And we took on the challenge, and you're right, it did turn out to be relatively wonderful because you can tell them what you drew.
Well, I drew, the classic meaning of a Christmas penny.
Yes.
Which is when you get 1 year of jail time starting right at Christmas time.
Yeah, a Christmas penny. So you go from, because, like the old jail slang of in for a dime, no, in for a nickel,
Yeah.
I'm in for a quarter and a half. That's like, it's like 47-ish years and a half.
Why would a quarter be
47? Quarter and a half. You don't understand jail slang. That's all I'm trying to say. For some reason, jailbirds just understand money, so everything's in terms of money,
Yeah.
Probably because most of them are there for stealing it.
Yeah, so like a penny would mean you're doing a year time.
Because 1 penny is 1 cent.
Which you never hear in the movies because that's not an impressive amount of time.
It's not. No one's bragging about doing a penny.
Yeah.
Because with good behavior, that's more like 8 months.
Yeah.
But
a Christmas penny is Christmas to Christmas.
Oh, yeah, no, it's the worst kind of year in prison.
Incarcerated on Christmas and you get freed on Christmas.
Yeah, it ruins 2 Christmases.
Yeah.
That's why it's such a bad punishment.
Mm-hmm.
In reality, I don't think anyone's probably incarcerated on Christmas, because I feel like everyone takes the day off of crime.
Right. Yeah.
Like it's just there's just too much Christmas spirit.
All wars stop. The judges go home.
Well, you remember
the criminals.
Yeah.
Exchange gifts.
Everyone knows that old Vietnam story about Christmas Eve, the ceasefire, the Vietnamese ceasefire.
Every war had one.
Yeah, World War I is like the first World War to have one. But every Christmas Eve, someone pops out of a trench or a hidey hole or a hollowed out tree and is like, "Angels, we have heard," and everyone's like, "Oh, I guess that's the signal to stop trying to kill each other and play soccer and make hot cocoa together."
Yeah, and that happens on, you go to a bank and like a robber's robbing.
Yeah, and then
it's like
someone in the corner starts singing, deck the halls with powder, and then the whole bank is suddenly engulfed in song. And no one gets arrested.
Yeah. Yeah, so in real life, no one's done a Christmas penny.
No, it's a terrible fictional thing we came up with.
Yeah.
Me, on the other hand, when I drew a Christmas penny, I took a completely different route.
Yes, you did.
Route or route? Are you a route man or a route man?
It depends on what you're doing.
Because it's definitely Route 66, right?
Yeah, right.
And it's root beer.
Yeah.
But route.
Except the root and root beer is a completely different type of root.
Yeah, but I'm just getting this.
Like the name of a road is route, but a route is
because it has like the OU in it, right? And that is
Yeah.
technically the ow sound.
Yeah. So like route, like if you're going on a journey, you know, you go on that route.
That route.
But if you get onto a road that is named that,
now it's a route.
Yeah,
because I think the song probably just determined that.
Right. Yeah.
Route 66. Yeah, that's how they sang it.
Because
you're
not gonna not say it that way.
No, it's Route 66 is just all kinds of communist. You know, I say that so that everyone's scared to say route from now on.
Yeah.
You know,
unless you're talking about just a general route,
or you're just cool with being a communist. I don't really know what being a communist has to do with this. I guess it's like, we call everything the same, comrade. Everyone gets route. You get a route, I get a route. We're having route beer at the, and I'm going to do some routing on my, woodworking project. That one actually is routing.
I thought you meant like on a...
Someone's like Dimitri, the router is down. Go reset the router, the Wi-Fi. I can't pull up MapQuest and get directions to Route 66.
You mean Route 66?
I mean, that's when...
You were still doing your communist voice.
That's true. No, but like, I think communists, everything's equal. Like, that's my point. You're only... If you say Route 66, it's because you're a communist, because you're like, everything is equal. There's no special treatment.
Right, I know, but you said Route 66.
Oh, did I?
With your communist
voice. It's so ingrained.
Like that's what I was
That's how you know I'm not. It's how you know I'm an American. Because I say it right. And now if you're an American and love freedom and, the free market and, Ronald Reagan, or you love somebody named Dmitri and Vladimir, and somewhere in your blood there's a Romanov gene. That's how you know the difference.
Between route and route?
Well, it depends. If you're telling the story of your trip and you accidentally say Route 66, everyone should gasp and, ask you where you're hiding your Russian flag.
Manifesto.
Yeah, your communist manifesto. That was better than Russian flag. Good job. Thanks for carrying me out of that narrative. The point is, today... actually, no, it's not today.
Russia's
the point is...
not even communist, right?
I don't think they are. I think they were, and it's
wasn't it the country that existed before Russia?
What do you mean,
communist?
like the Soviet Union that got rebranded?
Right, yeah.
And really, come on, all the movies about Russia, they're just everyone's like, I miss being communist. They're like, yeah, but public image, just that's pretty much it. That's how all the movies are.
That's what it is when you go to Russia.
There's always just like a huge group of people who are like still communist, and the one good Russian guy who like lives in America and helps the American hero. He's like working with Ben Affleck or somebody in the movie. Mm-hmm. He's like, no, we don't want communism anymore, and like everyone else in Russia is like, we kind of do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But he's the hero, and Ben Affleck wins.
Right.
I want to go back to our video from 3 years ago when I drew a Christmas penny, because I did something bold.
No. You did do something.
I'd almost forgotten the outfit I put. Yeah, I drew the four wise men.
Your wise men were some of...
I drew the fourth wise man that nobody talks about. Look at him. Yeah. Look at his.
I remember
10th tunic.
I remember fully.
Because everybody knows. Oh, and that one. Mm-hmm. Just go back and watch our Christmas penny video. Because I drew the fourth wise man who brought baby Jesus a Christmas penny.
Mm-hmm. I've been disappointed about this for 3 years.
No frankincense, no myrrh. Just
that's why today we're not drawing Christmas penny.
Okay, yeah, there's a bigger reason why we're not just drawing a normal Christmas penny.
Yeah, but the big reason for me is Isaac's drawing last time.
My drawing last year, by 3 years ago, was great. The fourth wise man, because there was probably more than three wise men, right?
Oh, yeah, no,
the Bible doesn't say there was three wise men. The Bible said there was three gifts.
I'm pretty sure none of the four wise men looked like that. Regardless,
you mean
of how
like
many
unshaven and in a beanie? Like, you're right, probably not, because they always shaved back then. Except that's just not true either. I don't think there was a single clean shaved man on the earth in the time of Jesus.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like that.
Because, like, think about it. If we didn't have safety razors and electric razors today, like, would you risk your life every day to shave your face with, like, a scimitar sword,
I don't think
a katana?
I don't think that's quite how it works.
You went to your barber and you're like, I know there's a 50-50 chance I lose my head along with the beard, but they just let it grow all the way down to their tiptoes. I
don't know.
I think the ratio of people with long beards before safety razors, they were longer. That's what I'm trying to say. There was more people with really long beards.
The easier you make it to do something, the more people will do it.
See, this is a true statement wrapped in a complicated statement. But it's
nothing you said was true.
Really true. No, everything I said. Down to their tippy toes. This year, though, we are not drawing a Christmas penny. Let it be known. We have already done that drawing. Mm-hmm. We are titling today's drawing A Christmas Penny No More. Mm-hmm. Because in the United States of America, which is not
place where pennies are made,
which is not communist, the only place that pennies are made,
they're
not being made anymore.
Nope.
It was decided at some point very, very recently, I think like a month or two ago, that they're just not going to make them anymore. Mm-hmm. It's the end of an era, as they say in the penny world.
So no Christmas pennies will ever be made
There
again.
will be no more Christmas pennies. 2025 pennies are the last ones.
Yep.
How long
do you think it will take until like kids just don't even understand? Like when you say like a penny for your thoughts, they'll just be like, "What's a penny?"
And you'd be like, "It's like that."
Back in my day,
1/5
we used
of
to
a
have
nickel.
something less than a nickel.
Right? Did you see that this past week they held I want to put this picture up. So we're going to do it right here at this point in the video. They held a funeral at the Lincoln Memorial this week for the penny, all dressed up as Lincoln, holding a giant coffin.
Who's they? Like, was it an official thing, or was it like some high school kid?
I don't know who these people were. I should read the article more in depth, but hundreds of people dressed in black, wearing Abraham Lincoln beards and hats. Mm-hmm. And they all threw pennies into a glass bowl of water at the Lincoln Memorial.
Nice.
I don't know why. I think here's the problem. I think there's a lot of Abraham Lincoln impersonators in the country, and they needed something to do.
I think it was just like I would do it if I was there. Like, it's just funny,
right? Like, I would
say that you did it.
I mean, I don't even know if they wanted anything. I just think they were looking for something to do.
I mean, someone got a bunch of pennies,
right? Somebody who owns that bowl of water that they all threw them in.
Yeah, and then you can melt it down into the copper and sell it for more than the pennies were worth.
Yeah, right. Because that's the real reason Christmas pennies aren't being made anymore. Is because what's the point?
Right. Next, it just needs to be the nickel, because that also is worth less than it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then they need to just get just everything's rounded up to the nearest 10 cents. Like, you just don't even do
right.
The second decimal spot anymore.
They had one of Abraham Lincoln's descendants at the funeral, and he got up. His name is Knowlton Anderson, and he gave a speech. And everyone chanted, "Abe, Abe, Abe." And then he shouted, "You're all pretty as a penny." And I'm really sad we couldn't attend.
Yeah.
Is really what I'm getting at.
You could have dressed as the fourth wise man.
Yeah, right? They're like, "No, we need Christmas pennies for the newborn king."
Yeah.
Uh-huh. But I don't think that actually... I don't think that ever... I don't think they would have stopped. Been like, "You're right! We'll throw billions of dollars away so that children understand what's less than a nickel."
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't see that happening ever.
Yep. No.
I also heard recently that they auctioned off the last penny for like a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, $16 million for the last penny.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Who auctioned it off? Like the mint? Like
I
the
guess
people that
they
make
auctioned off a bunch of pennies and things, and I think like they auctioned off like gold pennies and all the like weird things that rich people buy.
Right. Yeah.
Like it's a good thing we're poor artists in both senses because I'm the kind of weirdo who would be like, oh, there's going to be a penny auction. Well, time to get out the big bags of gold that I carry around, and I'm the kind of person who would be tempted to buy a golden penny for $1 million just to be like,
or the last
penny. Yeah. Like how cool would that be to say? Until like, until like 6 months from now and they're like, actually, we're going to keep making them. And every 6 months, we're going to discontinue them and sell one for $16 million.
It's a ruse.
Yeah, like that. They could probably do that, right? If they just like stop minting them, auction one off for a few million, and they're like, "Look, we got enough money to keep making pennies for a few more months."
Yeah,
because some loser bought the first and second last penny.
Yep. And that guy has to keep buying them because he wants the last penny.
Yeah, right. Like I have the first last penny and the second last penny. Is that what a penny looks like? It's kind of look like an eye.
Not what a penny.
No, it really looks like an eye. Is that why they call it an eye?
What?
Because when you draw it like that, it kind of looks like like a rabid cat.
What are you talking about?
I guess it's got like a Mr. Lincoln.
Why is that a skull? What?
No more. I was a little off on his skull shape, it's true. But a Christmas penny no more, What does that invoke in you? It invokes Christmas.
Yeah.
It invokes the elderly for me. My mind's eye is starting to form. Oh, I didn't don my drawing glove.
Oh, that would have been a horrible thing.
The drawing was basically almost ruined just seconds ago. Right.
So Christmas pennies no more.
A Christmas penny no more.
Makes you think of old people.
Well, I mean,
is this because of that Christmas drawing that famous artist did?
What famous artist are you referring to? That had old what? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Didn't we draw it?
Did we? If we did, I have no memory of this. But I also have no memory of most of our drawings, so
I'll look it up.
You look it up. I'm going to keep drawing the elderly. I understand that this rectangle is not a good representation of the elderly quite yet, so don't, Okay, the elderly. How to draw someone advanced in years. You give them an old-timey hat, of course. And under that hat, you give them an ear. And some old-timey hair. Wispy. And scarce. And then you go in for an eye. A happy little eye. A meaningful little eye. The kind of eye that when you look into it, it says, Christmas has come at last.
That what that circle invokes?
Grandpa's not looking so hot anymore. But again, you don't want your grandpa looking hot. There are hot grandpas out there.
I found it. It was Van Gogh's painting called At Eternity's Gate.
Oh, that's right. great Grandpappy Van Gogh.
Yeah.
Always disappoints. Oh, I forgot his mouth. Dang, I forgot the mouth.
He considers it a Christmas drawing, but it's not. There's nothing about it.
Forgot. How to express that this man is old? Wrinkles, of course.
Oh, is that what those are?
They are now. It's got hair coming out of everything. Because that's what happens when you get old. Isn't that weird? I think we've talked about this on the channel, but like, why do people get hairier when they get older? You know, you're young, hair comes out of your head. That's, you know,
yeah.
And then your beard, and then like your armpits, and
the hair
like,
moves
but then they get elder. You get elderly, and then it comes out of your ears and your nose.
But it also like comes out of your head less.
Yeah, I think it just goes other places. Yeah, it migrates.
Like it gets sucked in.
Yeah, right. Just
out.
Your eyebrows suddenly become like twice as thick, and you're like, why do I have really long eyebrow hairs that didn't used to like? Why is my body redistributing? You know.
Yep.
This man is not looking well. His eyes are not. There's something wrong with him, you know. Okay.
Yep, that's pretty obvious looking at him. This guy, he looks less old and more just like run down.
He's an old man. They're all mildly run down.
Like this guy was just cleaning the chimneys.
Was he?
That's what he looks like to me.
Maybe he was. Oh, there's got to be a body under that.
This guy. I feel.
You feel what?
Sorry for him.
Yeah, so do I. I'm creating. Like, I'm sorry that I was his creator, you know?
Yeah. Like, imagine if someone else created him.
I'd be like, that person has no business.
What fingers does he have?
I think it was supposed to be his pointer finger, and now it's arguably a pinky. Like,
and the finger, the hand on the right, he's definitely doing that got your nose thing.
It's so hard to draw a person sitting.
You hadn't even like drawn that yet. You were still just drawing the.
It's so hard to draw a person, period, okay?
Hands.
He's, you know, he's not hot, which is what you want. You know, people with hot grandpas are like embarrassed. You know they are.
Yeah.
You know, hot grandpas, you should be embarrassed of yourselves.
For being hot?
For being hot, you know? You should just tone it down. Just go into your geriatric years.
No one calls a grandpa hot, though.
I think they do.
I think they call them foxy.
Ooh. I think
like those hats that you can see always
like the foxy grandpa hats.
Foxy grandpa hats.
Yeah, but I don't think that like, because here's the thing. Grandpas of our generation, that was like a word that still existed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like our grandparents, you could say that. But like now that our parents are grandparents, I don't think they're using that term, you know?
Right.
What do you think he's sitting on? I originally thought a rocking chair, but then I thought that's really hard to draw. Grandpa's just got like
a box
stool, you know, just like a. Oh, that's an interesting addition to the stool. It's one of those like. Just fold out stools that he gets when he's doesn't want to sit in his rocking chair. It's like, I don't feel like being comfortable. You know? I've been comfortable.
I wouldn't want to make someone draw that. Yeah. Like he's not really sitting on that stool, I don't think.
think you're right.
He has like one cheek a bit on it, and he's like leaning.
That's okay. You know, that is okay.
Are these logs in a fire?
Because if there's one thing the elderly love more than sitting on stools, it's a nice fire.
Yeah,
they're almost sitting in. You know, they're so close to the fire. Old people are just always cold. Have you noticed that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on, pen. It's supposed to be the stripe, not the letter N repeatedly. The pen has been particularly
bad
lately.
Yeah, that's true.
And I don't know why. But I think it probably has to do with the fact that another year has come and gone and it's still with us, you know?
Yeah, most things get worse over time. Except some grandpas.
Yeah, who get mildly hotter. You know? Don't be that grandpa. That's all I'm saying.
Your family will be disappointed in you.
And they rightfully so. Rightfully so. Okay. Now, who's grandpa talking to? Probably the grandkids, right?
That would be my guess.
It could be like...
Otherwise, do we even know it's a grandpa, not just some other unhot
it depends.
Old man?
Is this a hot grandpa or no? Because if it's a hot grandpa, if it's a hot grandpa, I can draw like his like girlfriend sitting there, and he's talking to her.
Temperature-wise, he's sitting real close to that fire.
It's kind of hot. But that's just like warm, you know. Grandpa's gonna fall. I feel like
I think he's trying to.
That stool is just very. I worry for Grandpa, you know. I worry he's just not.
You know, like you come in the room and you see Grandpa sitting that unsteadily, that close to the fire. You're like,
come on, Grandpa, let's not sit by the fire.
Perhaps he wants it to be his time.
No.
What body part is this?
I'm trying to draw a cute kid.
Oh.
I don't think I can.
Not with that.
Let's give him like an idea.
Where are the eyes?
Those are the eyes. Those are the eyes.
Why are they black? Make them
totally adorable.
Just make him blind.
He's not blind. He's cute.
Make those be those round sunglasses.
He's also just so big. This kid.
He's just closer to us.
Yeah, but I also had big plans for him to be small. I guess your hairline has to go all the way up here due to the... He's just got a mop of hair, as they say.
Who says that?
Well, you know, like people who work in the cleaning industry.
In the cleaning industry? Oh. Real small body.
Oh, that line was not supposed to be there. But the pen had other ideas.
Yeah, the pen chooses.
Okay, how do you draw someone sitting cross-legged? You just go for it.
Not like that.
Like a foot and
and why is his body, like his head, like is turned around? Like his head's looking at
he's
Grandpa.
watching Grandpa.
Yeah, but why is he facing his body away from him?
All right, you ready for his sister? Maybe I'll try drawing her in a different... She is also blind, I guess. Maybe it's a brother, because this hairstyle's not looking very girlish. You fix that with a ponytail, I guess, right? She has an ear, too. And a little smile.
What do you mean by two? The other kid didn't have an ear.
She has one, too?
She is so much more petite in the head.
That's good, because her brother's got head for both of them. You know?
Mm-hmm.
As they say.
They don't say that.
No one ever looked at you and they're like, good thing. Looks like you got all the... You got enough head there for both you and your sister. Cross-legged.
Why did you become a blob?
Legged. Cross-legged. But... leg. Other leg. Foot is in there somewhere. You can't see it. There's a slipper.
I don't understand her body.
I'm very tempted to just like throw a tarp over him. But I think I won't.
They just happen to have blankets on the legs. And like her arms, I mean, both of them could not reach the top of their head, right?
No, but that's.
But like her
okay.
arms, I don't think she could wipe her mouth. Like, what kind of little girl is incapable of picking her nose?
You make it sound like that's like a distinguishing factor of all children.
It is. You need to build up that immune system. But she couldn't. Her arms don't reach her nose.
Maybe somebody picks it for her.
Yeah, that would work. They pick each other's noses.
That's the most
Those
the most
siblings.
realistic
Because neither of them can reach
installation I've come up with yet. So.
Is that a train track around?
No, it's just like a rug they're sitting on, I guess. It's there to distract you from their legs. If I'm being completely honest.
I like how they have just one stocking that's not even.
It's Grandpa's stocking.
Yeah, they're at Grandpa's house, and he has his one stocking.
He has his one stocking. I guess I can put some more up here in a minute, but let's go to what Grandpa's saying, because that's really what matters in this drawing. Because it's a Christmas penny, no more. You know.
Yeah.
So he's talking. He's gonna say some words.
Words.
Why? Back in my day. You know how all old people start stories?
Yep. The proper way to start a story. I start stories that way.
Yeah, so do I, because we're getting old.
Yep.
Back in my day, a Christmas penny. So many letters in Christmas. Christmas penny is capitalized, right? Because it's like a official form of currency.
Right, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, because currency is capitalized.
Goodbye. All the toys and sweets for the whole year.
Yeah, like a Christmas penny was a good gift back then.
Yeah, right? I feel like everybody's got a grandparent that basically tells them this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, here's the thing from my day that I miss. I miss being able to go into a grocery store and get a gumball for a quarter. You know?
Yeah.
Now you gotta like tap to pay and it's like $2.75.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yep. And the fact that like most stores like close so early.
Yeah, right?
I miss
gumballs we used to go get.
I miss Walmart being open all the time, just never closing. You would go in that, you'd say, "Hey, what time are you closing?" And they'd say Christmas.
Yeah, right? I do miss being able to just go places and get stuff at any hour, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put the title up here just so I can make sure I have enough room. A Christmas... Man. Penny. No more.
No more.
All right. Now,
that's what we're drawing.
There's a couple other things that I think are just needed in this drawing to really drive home the point.
Something in that square you drew early on?
Yeah, like, what is this going to be? Is this like a picture? Is this a...
Yeah. Like, I thought maybe that was the fireplace, but then it wasn't. The fireplace was right next to... Like, the fireplace is not a real fireplace.
Maybe it's one of those, like...
It's like a cardboard cutout.
Oh, yeah, it's not... It's not on...
It's not
Man, it's not on the wall anymore,
it's
is
not
it?
connected to the wall.
I drew the line in the wrong spot. I just realized that, too. That's interesting. Ah, yes. Christmas bird. Let's see. Christmas bird. What are you standing on? You're standing on a branch, of course. A Christmas branch.
A Christmas branch?
It's a branch of a Christmas tree. In fact, maybe we'll put like a big Christmas tree out here. A chopped down one. With some wood texture for the lumberjacks in the audience.
Yeah. All those comments we get from lumberjacks saying, I wish you'd put more wood grain in the drawing.
Yeah, let it never be said we didn't accommodate the lumberjack folk. We appreciate you. Without you, we wouldn't have the paper on which to draw.
Mm-hmm. Because everyone knows paper is made from trees.
You say that like it's not a true statement.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not.
They use different plants.
Yeah, but trees are definitely one of them.
No.
What do you mean, no?
They do not use trees to
Yes,
make paper.
they do. Go Google it right now, I insist. If that's the case, I'm getting rid of the wood texture. Why am I thanking lumberjacks if they're not doing anything for us? I'd also like to point out that this bird's beak is not what I wanted it to look like. Because it's not nearly, it's like rounded like a seagull. And it was not, it was supposed to be sharp and pointy. I think I can still make it sharp and pointy. There we go. Sharper. Pointier. It's so much longer suddenly, too. You know.
Okay, so they do. They use like sawdust a lot.
Sawdust?
Yeah, like they use the byproducts from the sawmilling process. Like, yep.
I would have never guessed it was sawdust, so I'm glad you looked it up. Those first ones look like raindrops. They were supposed to be snow. Just pay no attention to the long, streaking bits of snow. Anyway, look at that.
Yeah,
it's like a
last
proper
time
window.
I looked it up, they stopped using wood because they were using, like, they used plant fibers that grew faster than wood. But I guess now there's so much
wood
being manufactured that they are using byproducts.
I stand
wood.
by the.
Yeah.
You know.
You are right to thank the lumberjack specifically for paper.
Yeah. That's good. So I was really going to rethink my yearly donation to the Lumberjacks Anonymous.
What is that group?
The people who are ashamed that they're lumberjacks.
Who would be ashamed of such a noble profession?
People who are like, hey, you tree killers. You support the 2-4 artists with your work. Do you know that? Are you proud of yourself? Oh, sorry. There we go. Just fill that in a little, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just giving him a.
He has like a wood wall.
No, it's like brick.
Oh,
I,
brick
I
wall.
guess. I don't know.
The whole wall is brick, not just where the fake
The
fireplace
as you have very clearly pointed out, that fireplace
It's just it's like cardboard
is
cutout.
just a prop for Grandpa's story time. It's not.
It's not so dangerous for them sitting so close.
Yeah, right. That's actually good for Gramps. Well, there we go. We have the classic, bird of unknown origin
Yeah.
in the background shouting, "Never more! I mean, no more! No more! No more pennies! No more! Children!
You keep going.
No more trees! No more lumberjacks!" And then the lumberjacks are like, "Oh no! The bird doesn't like my profession. Where can I go for support?"
The good
That's
thing
right.
one of the two more artists
Lumberjacks Anonymous.
supports it.
I support you in your noble deed of slicing down trees for our paper. Thank you for what you do. Oh, I was not trying to add those lines. Just add some more over here to make it look like a part of the floor.
Yeah. Are you gonna put your name and age?
I am.
I think the best part
Of waking up
this drawing
is Folgers in your cup.
is the trees in the background.
I agree. I completely agree. It's not my raven with the unnaturally long beak or soulless grandchildren listening to
The
their...
girl's head is decent.
Uh,
If her eye was
I
normal,
don't know why I gave him... You think I can fix it? You think if I drew like
No.
a circle around the eye, it would just be like a really big pupil? You'd have really big eyes?
you'd have,
Can I
you'd have
try
to
it?
draw it real big.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, you're allowed to try anything you want.
Okay, maybe, but like, will it ruin it? If it ruins it, then
I mean, is it not already ruined?
maybe just one. He'll have. How do you attach a monocle? Just like
Like chain.
just looks like he's crying. Or some ants are crawling across his face. The monocle thing made it way worse.
They gave him more character.
Maybe double monocles. Sister can have a monocle too.
Like now he does just look like he's wearing glasses.
Sister's just wearing glasses.
Yeah.
They're so much cuter now. So much less soulless. He's tearing up at Grandpa's story is really what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll just give her a single tear so you forget that those are... Oh, now it's emotional. And they hear the bird outside. They're like, "Oh, no, not Christmas pennies."
Mm-hmm.
Grandpa went all out for this story. He got out the props, the single stocking. It's probably like not even Christmas time.
Just telling them about the Christmas penny.
It's like March.
I'll save this drawing for you.
I think this drawing turned out.
I think
Decent.
you did help it in the end there.
Hang on. There's one more thing.
You didn't fix the legs or the giganticness of the head.
No, but there's only so much you can do. There, I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Now I will save it.
Thank you. Yeah, the head and but the rug distracts from the legs. Remember that.
I don't know if I'll remember that.
Maybe if I draw in steam coming out of their cups. Yeah, I think that would have fixed it all. I'm sorry. That was an awkward silence there.
Yeah.
Wow. I know. I was
entertain the people.
I was texting. Man, that's, can we just back it up and because like you just sat through that. You suffered for our art. How can we make it worth it to the people?
We could stop the video.
We could
now.
stop the video right now and just be like, you suffered through 20 seconds of silence there. I think it's, you've suffered enough. But no, move on to part 2.
Yep.
Part 2 of A Christmas Penny.
Part 2.
No more.
A
Christmas Penny, no more. Sounds like the sequel to the movie A Christmas Penny that came out years later.
You did no more as 2 words. I thought no more was 1 word.
No, it's definitely 2 words. Nevermore, strangely enough, is 1 word. I think that's what it was. I think the ravens are confusing you.
Must be. So I'm going to start with a guy.
A guy. A guy. I don't know why. Oh! What is wrong with his mouth? Why is he all gums and no nose?
I don't know.
That's not even a nose first man. What is that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What is that?
It's just a normal guy.
No, he's melting. His face is melting. Oh, there's so much skin flaps in places that shouldn't be there. Okay, no, stop, just stop right here, stop. Because if you, no, stop, just pause. If you stop here, that can be a really weird hobby horse. It looks so much more like a horse than it does a man. If you just take the top part as a human, and the bottom's like the neck, and it's just on a stick. Like please,
if this is a horse,
just make it a hobby horse. Because it cannot be a human. I don't care if there's just a hobby horse propped up in the corner, clearly on a stand of some kind.
Okay, well,
but that is not.
We'll continue with that later.
Oh, not human. That's all I'm trying to point out. You strayed from nose first style, and it didn't work out. Wow. 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 Wait, that. What is that the back of his head? I think. I'm going to go with that. The back of his head.
Yeah.
The back. We should draw more people from the behind. Don't you think?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
And then he's wearing striped clothing, which kind of hides all the other lines. Because that's just how it is.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. And then we've got this here.
Huh.
We've got the person up here. This person doesn't nose first. They're robe first.
Oh.
Is that all you're gonna say? The whole video.
I mean, I wasn't the only thing I was gonna say. I said more than that. I think. Yeah.
One looking at each person. Pen really wants to mess up.
I know. What's going on, Pen? Talk to us. I know it's been another long year.
of doing our
They're
art.
doing our art, but we need you, Pen. We need you so much.
Yeah. And then we've got like I don't know, like the over here there's like the jury, right?
I do see a jury.
Jury box. You got people
I see.
on the jury.
Do they still? Ooh, interesting. The person is choosing to rest their lower lip on the jury box. Bart Simpson over there with his. What is this person? It's like a Jar Jar Binks mouth and like the worst haircut of the worst punk kid from the 90s. They let that guy on a jury.
Yeah.
Imagine being a judge and a lawyer and you like let somebody on the jury and they come in the next day with a different haircut and they're like resting their lower lip on the box, the jury box the whole time. Just like, there's just like a steady stream of drool going all the way down it. Do you still like let that person serve, or you're like, I don't know, I think we made a mistake? They have like alternates, don't they? I like the hobby horse that's just propped up in the court. It has like a kickstand. I can't wait to see how that's part of the trial. Also, why is the jury at such an extreme angle? All right, we're going to strap you in because the jury box is going to get hydraulically lifted so that you're all taller than the perpetrator, like it's like the jury box crashed into the corner. The judge's hair. Have we talked about the judge's hair yet? Because it's just a bunch of potatoes glued together.
They couldn't find their normal wig.
They're like, bailiff, go down to the market, make me a wig. But Your Honor, the only market is the Irish potato market. And she's like, I don't care. Make me a wig as fast as you can. And then they rolled it and patted it and marked it with a J for the judge. You're one person. You have a blind person to the audience too. Also, why is the jury box so high? Like, if you're too short, you can't sit in there. It's just like a bunch. I would before I believed that was the jury, I would believe that these were like mannequin heads that were part of the evidence. They're just like creepily displayed over there. Like the severed heads of his victim made out of wax, They're like, do you remember these people? They brought their wax heads in. That one's melted a little bit. You can see its lower lip is sagging on the jury box.
Now, what to do about this horse?
Let's just make it like the bailiff or something. It's just like, like, very good, Your Honor. This way, perpetrator. Or
But, like, can I like make this
like what
body
no
become a body?
No, it's a hobby horse. It is the neck and upper chest of a horse mounted to a stick. There's so much wrong with this drawing. Okay, so you won't be going to jail today. So it's a Christmas penny no more? So like, he had a Christmas penny, but no more.
Yeah, he had one 3 years ago.
Oh, 3 years ago? They've left him in too long.
Right, well,
he's going to be overcooked.
Same guy from my drawing 3 years ago.
Does he get arrested every year on Christmas?
Yeah.
But you can't get arrested on Christmas. Not in the real world.
Crime.
He does his Christmas. What? So she's being mean to him? Why is he so happy? You won't be going to jail.
Yeah, he doesn't want to go to jail, but he does a Christmas crime every year.
Oh, so he got off on a technicality this year. Like, he did a crime. He thought.
Yeah, but
maybe it was like stealing a hobby horse.
Yeah.
But it turns out that's perfectly legal. You know how okay, so hear me out. You know how big cities like Tempe and Phoenix here, they tried that thing a few years ago where they like scattered electric scooters all over the entire city and were like, just use them for free. Money grows on trees in our cities.
Yeah.
And by that, we mean we steal it from our taxpayers to pay for scooters.
So that's what everyone wants to spend their tax money on.
Yeah, right? It was the stupidest idea. Everyone just destroyed the scooters, and they were gross.
Yeah.
Maybe this city did a wiser thing and just put hobby horses all over the city,
All around.
They're just leaning up against every tree and every building and every bus stop.
He saw one and thought he stole it.
He thought he stole a hobby horse, but little did he know those are public hobby horses for the public's enjoyment. So he like wrote it into the courtroom.
Yeah.
And he's like, I confess. And they're like, you won't be going. Yeah. And there you go. You won't be going to jail today. We've assembled a jury of severed heads. Maybe he just this is like the wax head murder trial. Just he ran in there expecting to confess. I cannot look at those heads. They're so not heads. One of them, they forgot to put the eyes in this wax sculpture.
They're great.
Just on a table, and the table is at such an extreme angle. I cannot.
Yeah, the whole drawing. It's a perspective.
It's not a perspective drawing. We don't do those.
It's 3D drawing.
3D drawing, maybe. Oh no! What is this? What is that sharp angle of the courtroom? No. I feel like people have to be standing at extreme leaning angles to do anything right here. So confused by what I'm looking at.
Yeah, this is what the courtroom looks like. It's like a hall.
No. It's a hall? The Hall of Justice, they call it.
Keeps going. Till it just disappears.
Okay, hear me out.
Into the distance.
Where are those people? Are they painted on the wall? Because that's how I see it now. They're just painted. The jury is not in the hall. They're either looking through. They're either seated behind a glass wall, or that's just a weird painting in the hallway. I'm more willing to go with that it's a painting at this point. Because it's just clearly on the wall. What is that? They're on fire now. It's just like a rip in the wall. What is that? Why is there another line? What? Explain. So let me get this straight. He does a Christmas crime, but he doesn't want to be arrested. He is still in the clothes he was released from prison in today.
Yeah.
And he's just so compelled to commit a crime on Christmas that.
Yeah. Well, it's just he always does a crime that his punishment is 1 year.
Yeah, but why?
And he does it.
He doesn't want to go to jail. Clearly, he's excited to not be.
Yeah. He doesn't really it's just a compulsive thing. He gets out of jail and does his Christmas crime.
Christmas compulsions are weird.
And then he goes to jail for another year. The thing is, he's always in jail. This will be the first year he's not in jail.
Wow. I mean, that
in some amount of time.
That explains why his uniform doesn't fit him. He's been there since birth, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the crime that he did turned out to not be a crime.
Wow, he's gonna get to experience freedom on Christmas for the first time.
The jury that comes in through the wall.
Okay, that's what's happening. I see. There's no room for them in the Hall of Justice, so they opened up.
And there's more courtrooms down,
and more judges.
There's another judge.
Oh my!
Here.
This is a strangely efficient use of space.
Yeah.
And by strangely, yeah, I kind of like it.
It's just it's just like a hall.
Yeah.
It's just
because if you run away from your trial, what are you're just going to be before another judge, right?
Yeah. They're oh, and now you're being tried for that same thing and also
Yeah,
the
at the
running
next
away.
one.
Yeah.
They must put the worst. This is how I imagine this. They must put the worst crimes towards the middle of the room.
Mm-hmm.
So if they try to run, and the ones they're pretty sure the person isn't going to try to run, they put them closer to the door.
Right. Yeah.
Why didn't they build the hallway long enough for the jury, or wide enough? I'm guessing this is just like a repurposed, really long hall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
they're like, we built it into a racetrack, and then realized no one wants to race indoors.
I kind of picture it more like this is like on wheels, and the jury just like goes from trial to trial.
So it's like really efficient.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only have to assemble one jury, and they just see like 12 cases a day.
Yeah, and they just like rocket back.
They rocket?
Well, like. It's just a fast.
No wonder that guy's face looks like so messed up. I bet his hair looked normal at the beginning of the day. That he rocketed down 12 different court trial cases.
Yeah.
Huh. I guess this is a good way, like, because nobody wants to be on a jury, right? You find 12 people that, you got to use them for multiple trials.
Mm-hmm. Is it a Christmas
penny no more? Because this guy lucked out by committing a crime that wasn't a crime.
Mm-hmm.
Stealing the weird hobby horse with a kickstand. I mean, if you're going to have public hobby horses, they've got to have kickstands. You can't just leave them on the ground.
Yeah, because they have to stay up. Benj. Age. 33. Well, there's my drawing.
I like our drawings this year. I like them more than a regular Christmas penny because it's a Christmas penny no more. So we could get rid of all the. Although you pretty much drew the same thing, but you improved it so much with the hallway and the hobby horse.
Quite a bit different.
Yeah, right. Because he's not going to jail.
Yeah,
it's basically the opposite. Basically. Yeah, right. I didn't draw any wise men.
No.
I drew one wise man, though.
Oh, was he?
A hot grandpa imparting wisdom.
I thought you specifically said he wasn't hot.
Well, he's...
And then we said maybe because he's so close to the fire, but then it wasn't real fire.
He still plays it up. He's like, oh, my buns are burning, children. And they're like, Grandpa, it's the same cardboard fireplace you got at last year. When you told us about Christmas nickels, like... Back in my day, Christmas nickel is how we paid for the whole mortgage, For
the whole year.
The whole year. Because the house cost $1.
Mm-hmm.
Good old days. Well, Ethan, we hope you appreciate the Christmas penny no more.
Well, maybe he really won't appreciate it.
Oh, because it's no more. Yeah, we got rid of it.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
He gave me a Christmas penny 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I opened up a package, and there it was. I'm going to have to get rid of it now.
Yep.
Or maybe it's a collector's item.
Maybe
I can turn it in. Maybe I can auction it off for 16 million.
Last true Christmas penny.
Or maybe this video will get 16 million views.
Yeah.
And this is what will skyrocket us into the same fame and fortune as the penny.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty famous.
What? Or is it not famous anymore at all?
It is famous because when they tried to get rid of it, people dressed up like it and gave speeches and threw it into bowls of water.
If we quit, people will dress up like us?
Yeah, they'll come to the Two Poor Artists Memorial and they'll throw pictures of us
into the water?
In bowls of water.
Okay.
What higher honor could there be?
Yep, none.
None at all. Merry Christmas, everyone. And please do, if you haven't already, read today's description for the next harrowing chapter in our tale of what happened when Benj talked to the Grinch.
Mm-hmm.
See you next week.
Bye.
As always, we're surprised you made it this far into our video.
There's no way we could possibly ask you to subscribe to this atrocity, so we won't.
We would say share it with your friends, but it's probably better for wasting your enemy's time.
We're probably not going to get any better, but we will keep drawing.
See you next time.